Yeah, boy. Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with another The Boys reaction for you guys. Oh my god, finally, The Boys are back. I feel like it's been so long since I've said that in a reaction, so I'm super excited. I was doing like catch-up videos for The Boys where I was catching up on their albums. Unfortunately, as you know, I've been a little bit more busy these days, so I haven't been able to catch up with groups' past content and music as much as I used to. So I feel like I do have a few albums and B-sides left. Not that many. I have pretty much gotten through most of their discography. So yeah, I have really missed them. They are definitely a group who I really love and enjoy. So I'm going to be doing an album first listen today as well. The album first, it's going to be split into two parts, of course. Part one of the album first listen will be included in this video. So we're going to have the raw MV and then the first two B-sides, which are Awake and Blah Blah. And then of course part two of the album first listen will be up shortly after this. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time. Okay guys, let's go. It's here. The Boys, Raw, MV. Let's go. Oh! That synth, those pads in the back. It's giving me R&B vibes immediately from the intro. No. Oh! Whoa! Oh my god, this is so good. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Wow, that editing. Whoa, this is so good, I want to faint. I love that little whistling sound. Oh, that choreo! I'm in shock and disbelief. Wow. Yo, I love the way the melody went. Wow! Wow, the way this MV is. Whoa! Yeah! Stop. I just need to shut up. I just need to shut up and watch this. That is such a good hit. Whoa. I've got goosebumps. Ooh, he's in the back. ad-lib. Love that. I swear to you. That little whistly sound. Oh, how pretty. What can I do or say to you? What can I do or say to you after that? I think that's just beaten the Stealer. I think that's my favourite The BOYZ title track in MV. Where I need to just gather my bearings here. First of all, the song itself. Did you hear that? The way the song started. Did you hear those synths? Did you hear those pads in the back? Those chords? Oh, that the little synth in the beginning. Holy fucking shit, the first verse. The R&B vibes going straight into the pre-chorus, remaining R&B. And then bang into the chorus. And then you got that little post-chorus moment with the I can't remember what the melody was, but that was so catchy. I loved it so much. That whistle as well, like I wasn't sure. It almost sounded like a combination of like a fluty sort of sound and a whistle at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god! Second verse, the way they came in with the raps were just so fucking smooth. So smooth. The melodies all throughout. Again, I just loved how sort of dreamy the pre-chorus was, and then bang into the bridge. That bridge. Look, I knew the bridge was gonna be good because we immediately had like R&B vibes, and from that sound we had in the intro just set the song up so nicely. And because of that intro, I knew for a fact, and because of the pre-chorus, I knew for a fact we were gonna get a bridge that was just out of this world, outstanding, incredible. And it hit, and it was even better than I was expecting it to sound. It was absolutely stunning. But even more, what was even more stunning, well, nothing was more stunning than how the bridge sounded, but those vigil, who died? Me, I died. Those visuals during the bridge were stunning, but the visuals overall throughout this whole MV, you know me, I'm not really an MV type of person, but these visuals just elevated the song. It was stunning. The editing, so many moments, the way things were shot, I can't even begin to explain it. The editing, whoever edited that MV, there was so many art. It was just stunning. It was an experience. Also the choreography, the BOYZ always come through with choreography for me. Like I really, really love them. They're up there with like NCT for me, with groups whose choreography I'm immediately drawn to. And Stray Kids, like those are the groups that no matter what, every single time, like I'm always drawn towards the choreography. And you know me, I'm not a choreo type of person, as well as I'm not a sort of MV type of person. But when it comes to the BOYZ, they always come through with choreo, and that was undoubtedly one of their best choreos I've seen. Honestly and truly, that whole thing was out of this world, incredible. They all sounded fantastic. We had some incredible ad-libs coming in towards the end. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go on to the first two B-sides. Okay guys, let's go. So the first B-side is called Awake. Let's go.
I've got a growling thirst inside of me, a desire to be real.
Ooh, is that like voice manipulation?
Lend me your ear.
I think that might be.
나의 죄식 그 이면에 연너 깨버린 꿈의 reality 혼란 속 혼란 속삭여 so sweet 결국 내 세상의 모든 걸 무너뜨려 Now 난 가져만 가 숨지 단 한 번의 휩쓸게
Ooh. What's electric guitar? What is that? You got me. Ooh.
This freaking desire
Ooh, when the beat picks up. Right. Oh no. Oh, his vibrato on the end there. Yo, that was so fucking smooth. That was so dark. That was so sexy. That was a very, very sexy song. It definitely had this sort of dark, almost haunting feel to it. I feel like we had that a little bit with the title track as well. I'm feeling we might get something a little bit more mature. Oh, well, I feel like they're always kind of pretty much mature. But I feel like we're gonna get a very sexy album. I'm feeling this is, sometimes it can be a little bit aggressive. You can get aggressive albums, you get a little bit more light, more fun sort of albums. But I feel like this is about to be a sexy album because the title track and that first B-side were just very fucking smooth. I loved how sort of slow we started off. It was almost like a chopped and screwed, slowed reverb sort of remix sort of type of sound. You know what I mean? You know when you get like those slow reverb remixes, that's the kind of vibe it was giving me at first. But I love how the song sort of gradually progressed and how the beat picked up towards the end. Love the melodies in this, again, fantastic. I also really, really love the rapping. The way they were delivering their lines and their words were almost quite aggressive, but I would say more so it was conveying a lot of emotion through the way they were rapping. The flow was fantastic, but it was more so about how they were delivering specific words and how they were delivering it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm interested to see what they were actually talking about in that one. That was absolutely fucking brilliant. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. The next B-side is called Blah Blah. Blah Blah. Let's go. Oh. The layering. Ooh, that little subtle oh, there's a vocals. That energy shift. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, got that up. The harmonies. What's the point of doing like that? Come on. Yay. I can't. Who produced this? Ad-libs. Oh, they're hitting us with the la la. What's those chants in the back? La la, la la. right, hear that run? The harmonies. Stop. Okay, so that one was a little bit more bright and sort of uplifting. It had more of a little bit of a fun bounce to it compared to the previous two. However, I feel it was still very consistent with a very sort of smooth sound. This is so great. This is so great. I've got to hear the remaining 3 songs, but I feel like this album is going to have a very specific feel to it. Even when they've switched up the sound a little bit, the genre, the energy, there was an energy shift, but there was still that underlying like smoothness. That song was incredible. Everything about it. The production was incredible. All those little sounds. There was these little synthy moments coming in, poking through every now and then. That guitar, the guitar in that was absolutely stunning. There were moments where it would kind of be a little bit more prominent than other times, and it was just so fucking well produced. Chords for days. The melodies again were stunning. Again, ad-libs are so fucking important, and especially when you have a group whose vocals are so good, you need those ad-libs, you need those little riffs, those little runs, those little falsetto moments, those little that little baby in the chorus. Yo, again, the bridge, stunning. But what I loved the most about this, you guys know I really love the BOYZ when it comes to harmonies. They're probably, I'd say, from the groups that I listen to, they're my second favourite group for harmonies after EXO. I just feel like they do harmonies so well, and we did have a bit of that standard sort of the BOYZ harmonies poking through. It was absolutely stunning. It was incredible. What a song. What a song. They were quirky with the way they were delivering their lines, and when each member would come in with their moment, you'd get that little energy shift because they were delivering their parts so differently. Do you know what I mean? Oh wow, that was incredible. This album is about to be a 10 out of 10. Let's get into the next 3 songs. That is the end of part 1. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter, and yeah, goodbye.
Oh.